Hey everybody, welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha, and as you can see, and I know you can hear it in my voice, I am so happy to show you guys that these girls are now back where they belong. They destroyed my backyard and my garden. Anyways, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I am in Southern California in the high desert, and I've been trying to get everything ready for spring and doing a lot of maintenance in my backyard here. And my chicken run, this is only half of it right here. I needed to trim back my oleanders in my chicken run, and so I finally got them corralled. This is all the rest of it. I haven't finished, I cut it all back, but I haven't finished the project completely that I'm doing. I still need to take these garden beds out so that I can put plywood underneath them to keep the roots from these bushes from growing up in these beds. So I still have that to do. Look at him. But you guys, I am so happy to show you that those chickens are put up. There are so many little potholes in my yard and in my garden. And you can see some of the damage that they did. Look at this. They killed my beets, the greens that were on my beets. Sonny, stop. He's looking at me like, what? Stop, kitty. But as you can see, they killed the greens off of the green tops off of my beets here. And look at, they ate that beet out. So there's still some beets left, and I'm sure that they're okay. As far as the beetroot, Sonny, as far as the beetroot is concerned, but they ate all the greens. Sonny, this kitty is something else. And then you got Tiger, the golden boy, sitting over here. Sonny, stop trying to trip me. You got Tiger, the golden boy, sitting right here. He's so well behaved, as opposed to little jerk face right here, who keeps trying to trip me because he's trying to tell me he wants to eat. But I'm busy right now, kitty. I wanted to show you guys, I also managed to cut my pomegranate tree and get it all pruned up and ready to go for spring. And you guys, this is the branches that came off that we cut off of those oleander bushes. And then these are the pomegranate branches that I took off of this pomegranate tree. And I'm going to use these branches when I plant my seeds so I can keep these cats out of from digging in my garden beds once I seed them. But I wanted to show you that that is done. We did some extra cutting on stuff too, and I'll get to that in a second. But see, this is a lot of the damage that the chickens did and me trying to keep them out of here. We also did some maintenance cutting on this elm tree here because there was some limbs that were touching our roof over here, and every time it's windy, which is all the time, they would butt up against those tiles. And so we ended up cutting those, and they're laying right here. So we were able to cut those. So I'm just going to cut these into smaller parts and stack them, and eventually they'll get burned. Okay, and lastly, we cut some branches off of this fruitless mulberry, so it would open up the space a little bit more. And so all that needs to be burned, and then I just need to take these that are on this clothesline off. They're cut and they're separated from the tree. They're just resting on this clothesline right now. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this stuff really quick before it got super dark out here, because it is getting dark. And I am going to now take you inside and show you some exciting things that are happening on the inside. In the next video, I'll show you what's going on in the front yard. So stay tuned for that. Let's go inside. It is cold. Okay, you guys, I wanted to show you that these pepper plants are growing well. Okay, so the ones in these trays here, I ended up adding more seed in there because they haven't come up yet. And I don't know if it's because, well, I don't know, I can't even speculate why, because I've started seeds in sand before, and in this particular sand as well, and didn't have any problems. It could be because the seeds are older. I've had these seeds now since I think 2018, but I don't know. So I just added more seeds in there, and so those will start popping up soon. Or maybe it's just not warm enough in here because I have no heat mats on any of these seeds or any of these trays. And so it could be because of that it's just not warm enough, and so they're just taking their time to start. But I know it's hard to see. Let me see. Let me change this out. Okay, so these are all tomato seeds that I planted in these trays. And then over here as well, I planted some more. So I have more tomato seeds that I'm going to be planting or starting soon, but I just haven't gotten to them yet, but I will. I wanted to show you guys something else though, more than just all the work that I've been doing with the seeds and getting those going. I wanted to show you guys now, I didn't really talk much about this right here, but as you can see, if you can see in there, there's green popping out. I've been able to propagate these persimmon cuttings that I have, and they're growing. And I only have them in sand. You see that? That's only sand, straight sand. And they are growing. They are sprouting, which is a good thing. I mean, it's the first signs of life that I've seen in a while since I've put them in here. Now, the ones behind these are Meyer lemon and navel orange and peach, and those haven't done anything as of yet, but these persimmons are starting to sprout, so I'm really happy about that. And I wanted to show you guys this. Now, if you're new to my channel, then you won't know this. I grow all my stuff in sand. I start my seeds in sand. I propagate things in sand. I've propagated already dragon fruit that has done very well and is still doing really well in sand. So these are sugarcane. And you guys, look at this. Look at that. That, my dears, those are roots. Let's see if I can get this to zero in on it a little bit better. But those are roots. So this is working. Sand works, you guys. It works very well. There's a lot of benefits and reasons for why I use sand. And if you're new to my channel, I will link the playlist. I have a whole playlist featuring sand and why I use sand in my gardening. So I will link that in the description below so that you can go back and look at that. And in those videos, I do list out a lot of the benefits to why I use sand. And this one, this is just some sweet potatoes that I'm starting in sand. And so they haven't sprouted yet, but I'm sure they will. It's not the first time I've started my sweet potatoes in sand like this. And the last time I did it, they did well. So anyways, you guys, I just wanted to jump on here real fast and just show you what's been going on and how good everything looks. And just being real and transparent with you guys about why these trays I haven't done so well. And I wanted to show you that, you know, not everything that we do works out exactly the way we plan for whatever reason. And so instead of, you know, getting upset about it, I just added more seeds and just reseeded them. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I tried to keep it short and sweet, and I hope it is. And I hope you like this update on everything that I'm growing in sand. And as always, you guys, God bless.